Max, through 4 games, 11 touchdowns, no interceptions. You had your first 2 rushing touchdowns of the year today. What's clicking for you right now?
I think just, playing confident out there, relying on the guys around me, not doing anything that's outside my job. Coach X talks a lot about it, of doing your job, and I understand what I'm supposed to do on each play, each down. I think just getting those guys the ball, and you can see what happens. Obviously, Coach Riley's putting us in good plays, and just doing a good job of distributing the ball and letting those guys, go be athletic.
Talk about how well your offensive line played today.
Yeah, obviously, they played phenomenal. I was really proud of what they did, of how they handled just all the kind of exotic things that Coach Venables can do with his defense, whether that's, pressures from different areas, stunts, coverages. And I think they took, what happened last week, a lot of people talking about them. I think they took it to the chin and said we wanted to kind of make a statement. Obviously they did. I'm really proud of all those guys up there because they made my job easy today.
Where does this game rank for you as an individual?
Individually, I don't really know. I guess I don't really focus too much on it. Obviously, as a team win, this is one of the top ones that I've been a part of. Obviously, this is the reason why that we stayed at TCU. The guys like myself, Tay Barber, D Davis, Steve, dudes on offense that could have left, could have gone to the NFL, could have gone to different schools, but stayed for reasons to win games like this in the home state in front of our fans. So I think that was the big reason.
Max, can you pull the mic down just a little bit for me?
Is that better? Am I talking too close to it?
Just a little bit.
Okay, sorry.
Mic management.
Yeah.
So, you scored 55 points in Oklahoma, a blue blood, a traditional powerhouse. How good is this offense, and how good is TCU?
I think we have a lot of firepower on offense. Obviously, you can see the guys that are out on the outside with, Savion, Jordan, Q, Blake, Blair, all those dudes on the outsides, and you get into the slots with, Tay, Dede, Gunner, you get Wiley and Spivey thrown in there, and you got the guys in the backfield, guys up front that are, doing their job, creating angles, creating blocks for them to kind of get seams. So it's kind of pick and choose of what you want to do, and I think we still have a lot of work to do, but it was fun to see, all the guys clicking today, but we understand that there's still a lot of things that we need to improve on to become the offense that we think we can.
On the other side of the ball, too, the defense took a step in the right direction today as well. How much confidence does that give you, knowing that the guys can go out there and get a stop when you need it?
Yeah, it's great. Seeing those guys fly around, playing against them for spring ball and fall camp was frustrating. It wasn't too much fun. We didn't, not too successful every day against those guys, but it's fun seeing those guys just fly around, play fast, be confident in themselves, and you saw it today of guys just doing their jobs and having a good time out there, and I think you saw it with, how they played today, which I was, extremely proud of them for.
How much does the way you guys won today matter?
I don't think really the way we won, it's just that we won, and I think that's the biggest thing that we need to focus on, because we can't, after today, we got to erase this game. We got a slate coming in front of us of the Big 12, and we understand how competitive it is. So, it doesn't matter how much you win by, how much, how it looks. If you get the win, that's a big deal, especially in this league, and we understand that, and that's all we're focused on, just trying to get that win each Saturday.
Max, you mentioned all the guys coming back from last year. Kind of what's the difference, though, or can you pinpoint something? You guys are averaging 20 more points a game through 4 games compared to last year. Is just Sonny's and Garrett's offense exploiting the talents better? I
think guys are tired, of losing, of, being talked down on the last 3 years, and, we deserved it. We haven't played very well the last 3 years. I'm talking about since I've been here. And I think guys are just tired of it. And going into this season, it was just kind of it was a fresh start with Coach Riley and Coach Dykes. They do a great job of obviously putting us in great plays and schematically, putting us in successful spots. But then guys just kind of came out and was like, being confident. And what we're doing is that, you need to kind of turn the page on all the past and make sure that we have the potential. And I think it was just reaching that potential. And we understand that, we haven't reached it yet, and we got to keep going.
So sports can humble you quickly. So how do you guys keep focused?
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to say. It doesn't matter how much you win by. You can win by 40. You can win by 1. We understand that next week, or each week in the Big 12, you're going to have a dogfight. And we understand that no one cares about what you did last week. You could score 70, you could score 2. So we understand that, what we have in front of us is going to be a dogfight, and just making sure that we do exactly what we've done for the first 4 weeks of preparing, of staying, eyes down, nose down, not worrying about kind of the outside world and just focusing on us. Because once you start letting everybody tell you how good you are, is usually when, you get beat. So,
Max, you guys have taken down Oklahoma for the first time since 2014. What does that say about Coach Dykes, the way he's can't come here and just change the culture of the program? And
yeah, huge win. I think the last time that TCU beat him was 2014. And we understood that, OU's been the guys that have won this league for the last, 6 years or 8 years, whatever it is. And we know that you got to take those guys down. Having, a lot of people talked about, all the stats against us and record against them, what they've done national championships. But we knew that it was our team versus their team tonight. It doesn't matter about what they did in the past. We understood that they were a good team today. But we just had to focus on ourselves, knowing that, we had the ability to win, but we also knew that we had the ability to get beat. So just focus on ourselves, and I think you showed it. Coach Dykes did a great job of preparing us for it today.
We'll go 2 more.
As far as the pass interference penalties, I know last game y'all had some issues with those, but this game it seems like it flipped. Y'all had a lot of pass interference calls go your way. How comfortable were you throwing to your receivers knowing that either they can make a good play or they're going to get pass interference and y'all go further down the field?
Yeah, I think they were just, they were playing man on the dudes outside, no real safety help, and I think just giving those guys a shot of, when the ball's in the air, you can see what they can do. Kind of depends on your crew that week, if they're going to call it, if they're going to let the guys play, if they're not going to let the guys play. So tonight, we got a couple calls out there, and we're just trying to keep on throwing it down to them, see if we can hit a couple of them.
Yeah, Kansas is up 14-0 right now. If I had told you before the season, undefeated TCU at undefeated Kansas, what would your expectations for that match?
I'd say let's go. It's going to be a fun one next week, so looking forward to it. Thanks, guys.